Okay, so here I am in my Ultra class and just on the main screen. So this has got a bunch of assignments in it, things like that. So if you go to your gradebook, which is, the paper thing at the top, the very first thing you want to do is click this gear icon right below the word gradebook. Click the gear and it'll bring up settings. And these settings are where you find your categories. So you're going to find categories below here. Since I copied this over from another class, I had these already in the other one. So some of these I can actually delete. So I don't need those. I mean, you can leave them in there too. It's not going to hurt anything, but I don't need them. So I'm going to delete them. So if you have ones you want to get rid of, you can. Again, it doesn't matter. Then these are the ones that are built in. So you got the attendance, the assignment, the test, all that kind of stuff. If you need to add one, so let's say this one doesn't have a lab grade. So let's say you need a lab grade added to this. We're going to add a new category and you just type in lab. Hit enter. And that's going to create a new category. So again, you don't have to do that, but if you have a category that doesn't fit in any of these, you'll want to do that. That's pretty much all you need to do in this section. You can do automatically assign zeros for missing assignments. You can send alerts to students if they fall below this. Things like that. You can do any of that stuff, but you don't have to worry about that. Its biggest thing is the categories. Now you want to go to your overall grade right here. And on the very end, it's going to have the 3 dots, the ellipses. Click on that and do edit. And this will give you all the categories that have assignments in them. The biggest deal is here, they have to have things assigned to them. So let's say I went here, I don't have anything assigned to any of my categories, then I'm going to go to each one of these assignments. So like, let's say this M1, L2, I'm going to click on the ellipses here and go to edit. And it's see what category am I in. We're going to go to the gear. And it should ask me what category it's in. Yeah, grade category is right here. It's at the very top. It's quiz. So if you want to change it to lab, you change it to lab, final exam, assessment, whatever you want to do, you're going to change it to right there. So it's right there at the top. It says grade category. So you're going to do that for every assignment you have in here. You're going to assign it to a category. And then again, go to your overall grade, do edit. And then since I have things in these 3 things, you're going to split it up. So let's say that my assignments are 25%, and then my tests are worth 50%, and then my quizzes are worth 25%. Oops. Can't type 25%. And it'll tell you what the total is. And do you want to show students the grades? Usually you do. And then you hit save. You can also change it to item weight. So if you wanted a weight per item, like if you have quiz 1, 2, and 3, and you want a different weight for each one of those quizzes, quiz 1, 2, and 3, you can click this and it'll list all the assignments so it'll list all, 21 of these. I can change it and see it shows all of them that way. So you have to change to a percentage for each one of them. I don't generally do that. I do category weights, but you can do it that way if you want to. Just click save. And then we're going to exit that, and it will calculate the overall grade based on, my preview user, which I didn't do anything. It'll calculate the overall grade based on what the categories are. One other thing you need to do is you need to add items to the gradebook manually. So these are all automatic assignments that are all attached to the content area. So every one of these content areas has a module and a quiz. If you had something like, so you're in nursing, if you had something like one of their clinicals, if you've got grades for their clinicals or whatever, if you hit the plus sign right here, kind of go between an item and add an item, and you want to make it visible to students. You want to change the name to whatever. And then you can put a due date if you want to. You can put the points or percentage or whatever. And then assign it to a category. We'll say it's a lab. And if you want to type a description, you can. Hit save. And that will let you just enter grades on your own. So you can just enter the grades right here for manually enter grades instead of automatically calculate grades. So anyway, that's kind of how you do it. If you have any questions or anything specific, just let me know and I'll see if I can't clarify.